Hi, welcome to Lunar Logic Tarot. I'm Juju, and this is going to be a timeless general love and life reading for Libra. I'm so sorry that these are late, but, you know, had to take some time for myself a little bit. You know, that's important. Trying to take it easy as well. It is my birthday weekend on Sunday. So I'm sorry that these are late, but I am trying to get them out as fast as I can, okay? But, you know, sometimes I gotta, you know, do spiritual maintenance and take care of myself. All right. Anyways, this is for you, Libra. Okay. You can have Libra in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements. Libra, please keep in mind these readings are general, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. Just chuck it in the fucking bucket. Okay. Everything is subject to free will and the will of the divine. No one is free from law of cause and effect. And roles can be reversed. What that means is this could be some, since it's general and there's a lot of Libras out there, a lot of people out there. So this could be something that you're doing or going on around you. This could be something that your person is doing, going on around them. This could be a neighbor, a friend, a coworker, a boss, a family member. This could be in your immediate environment, your, you know, your town, your city, your overall community. You could also be really affected by the weather right now, so keep that in mind. We do have a lot of different retrogrades going on right now. I can't remember them all, but you can definitely look that up. There's like quite a few, especially Mars retrograding in Gemini, and that will be until like January, February 2023. So that's kind of important. Then we also have Neptune, Uranus retrograding. I want to say Saturn, but don't quote me on that. I need to really write this down. I really do. And we are in Scorpio season, so there's a lot of transformation, a lot of endings, new beginnings, rebirth, just a lot of change, okay? But this could be something that's happened in the past. This could be something currently going on, and so I've been told my readings can tend to be very future predictive. So this definitely can be something coming towards you in the future whenever you see this reading. So you could watch this reading 2 years from now. It'll be the future from that. Okay. All right. Oh, if you need or want to get a personal reading with me that is tailored specifically to your energy and or situation, my email is in the description box below. I do offer $10 off for first-time clients who get their first reading with me. If there's going to be an extended to this reading, that will also be below and in the comment section below. And Libra, I'm doing another freebie Friday. That will be November 18th, 2022. I'm going to go live, and it will start at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on November 18th, freebie Friday. Now, I'm not going to stay on there as long as I did last time because that was really intense, and it took me a minute to recover from that. It was very hard to recover. It wasn't hard to recover, but it really took it out of me. So I can't stay on there at that long, and I may not be able to get to everybody, but I will try to get to as many people as I can within the time frame that I'm going to be on there. You have to be a subscriber, and you have to be 18 years of older. 18 years or older. I do not read for children. Okay. If you go on my community tab, you go a little bit ways down. I might repost it so it's at the top to make it easier for people to find. But there's like some rules there and guidelines and things like that, okay? I'm not going to be doing like medium readings. If Spirit wants to come through, I mean, I do communicate with Spirit quite frequently, but if a deceased loved one or somebody an ancestor possibly wants to come through, or, you know, a loved one wants to come through, I may allow it. But I'm going to have to set some boundaries with that because I can't, those readings are very, very personal, and they're very, can be quite intense. And they're very energetically intensive for me as well. But if somebody does come up and it's really, really important, I may take the message. But I'm not making any promises. Typically, I'm going to send people to just book a personal reading. That way we can really, because I do have to prepare for those a little bit, and I have to also prepare for the next day for recovery. Not that it's like detrimental to me or anything like that. It's just that if I'm doing so many of those, you know, I don't want to do so many of those at one time because it can really, it takes its toll. It takes its pound of flesh, metaphorically speaking. I do have to kind of recover from it. I have to do like my whole spiritual cleansing and all that stuff. So, which I do regularly, but when it's so many people, I have to really like do it like multiple times over the course of like 3 or 4 days. So it is kind of labor intensive. So I may refrain from doing those on lives, but I mean, if it's really pertinent and it does come through, I may let it through, but I may not. Okay, I don't control the messages, but I may have to just refer that person, or you, if you happen to be on there and that's something you want, just to get a personal reading. Okay. Anywho, enough about that. Let's talk about you. Let's see what is going on with you. Why do I want to tell you to breathe? All right, I then want to do channel messages first. I usually fidget with something. You really, I don't know. Now, this doesn't have to be you. This could be someone that you're connected to, whether it's platonic, romantic, you know, someone that you know, maybe you're close with or something like that. I feel a couple of things. One, I feel just to the point of like somebody here is very exhausted, like to the point of like being upset. You know, when you're so exhausted, you're so like you're experiencing such a level confirmation. You're experiencing such a level of exhaustion that you're like weepy, not like weepy, like you're just a crybaby, not like that. And I'm not judging you, but like when you're so tired, like your emotions are kind of running the show, you know, like you're kind of like a raw nerve when you're so like tired. I feel like I'm talking to a Libra that's been working really, really hard. Like, I'm not going to say burnout, but close. Like, I feel like I'm talking about a Libra here that has just been pushing themselves. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a project you're working on for work, if it's a business you're trying to get off the ground, if it's you're creating something that you maybe like something you sell, but it's something that it takes a lot of time. It's time intensive, and it's like mental intensive. Like it takes a lot of concentration. And you feel like you're just so tired. I know what that feels like. That's why I haven't been, that's why I'm late. Because I mean, not that I was so exhausted, you know, but I had worked every day for almost 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Personal readings, you know, videos, things like that. I've been very busy for like 2.5 weeks straight. And I do get booked out pretty quickly and far out. But I had to take some time. So I feel like I'm talking to a Libra that's kind of experiencing the same thing. It's okay to take time for yourself. Now, if you work for somebody else, right? Like you have to clock in every day, or you have to go somewhere for work, you know, like where you clock in or whatever. It almost feels like somebody, like it could be a manager, a boss, or like, I don't know if a lot of people have quit where you work. You know what I mean? Like there's been layoffs, or people have gotten fired, or people just up and quit. It feels like you're being overworked and underpaid. This is not career advice, but I have to give the messages, and they wanted me to channel some prior to pulling cards, but it feels like you're being overworked and not being properly compensated, which isn't fun. I've been in situations like that before in the past, a long time ago. It's like, it feels like you're doing your job, right? And then you're doing like 2 other people's jobs at the same time. Now, I don't know if these people still work there, where you work at. You're just really fucking tired, Libra. I'm worried about that because I feel, now I'm not a doctor, okay? So if you feel anything within your body or mental health or anything like that, please go see a doctor, right? But I feel like it's starting to have its toll on you physically and maybe mentally too, because you're not getting enough sleep. It's like you're picking up, not only are you working your shift if you work for somebody else, but you're also picking up this person's shift and this person's shift. And it's like you're maybe getting 2 hours of sleep or something like that. It's something crazy like that. And it's like it's running you ragged. Not that you're raggedy. What I mean is like it's running you ragged. Like it's really starting to take its toll. Okay. What else, Spirit? Yeah, I got chills on that. And I feel like I'm talking to a Libra that's afraid to tell their boss no for fear of losing their job. I've been in that position too. That's not a fun position. That's a tough one. I'm not going to tell you what to do about that because I don't want you to, you know, I don't want you to make a mistake. And I want you to use your best judgment here. But I feel like some of you you need to rest. Some of you really need to rest. And for others of you that own your own business, it's okay to take some time off for yourself. Because if you're not doing good, like if you're really tired, maybe you're not feeling well, maybe you're not sleeping well, maybe you're not drinking enough water, maybe you're not eating enough or eating right or whatever it is, right? Then you can't do your best. Okay. And then on top of all of that, I feel like I'm talking to some Libras that are not only experiencing either that with their own business, but also and or working for somebody else. And it's just like, it's just like, oh, you know what I mean? It's really intensive. But then you gotta take care of everything at home. And then, I don't know, maybe some of you guys are having relationship problems or there's some type of disconnect or discourse of some kind in your relationship. Maybe it's because of working so much, or it's because maybe you have to work 2 jobs because your person doesn't work for whatever reason. It just feels like you're carrying the world on your shoulders, and it's not all of your responsibility to carry. And it's like no one wants to help you out. Whether that be with chores in the house, whether that, you know, help paying the bills, childcare, whatever it is. But it's like you're not getting a lot of help here. And it's really starting to wear you down. Like you're fucking exhausted. You're just absolutely fucking exhausted. And I mean, it doesn't mean you look bad or anything. I mean, you're getting what you need to get done. But it's like, oh my gosh. Like I'm talking to some Libras that are just like, need to take a break, even if it's like for a day, maybe 2. Just lay down, veg out, watch some TV. You know, if you got kids, you gotta take care of the kiddos, right? You gotta do that. But you know, just chill for a couple of days. Rest as much as you can, because it feels like you're like burning the candle at both ends. And then if you're having relationship issues, the time that you are home, it's like constant battle, which doesn't make you want to be home, right? So it's like you much rather be at work than be at home. But then you don't want to be at work because you're at work. And it's just like, you just can't, I feel like I'm talking to a Libra. Now, I'm not trying to paint you a victim or anything like that. Okay, we all have choices, and you always have 2 choices, right? You always have 2. Stay or go, right? And that's with anything. And if you stay, you always have 2 more choices. How are you going to handle it, right? So I'm not trying to make you out to be a victim or make you feel victimized or anything like that, or make you codependent or nothing like that. I feel like you really just need to like let people know, like your partner, maybe your boss, and say, hey, I'm taking these 2 days off. They're my scheduled 2 days off. Don't call me to come in. I'm not, or maybe you just don't answer the phone those 2 days. I mean, if they're your scheduled 2 days off and you have a copy of that schedule, take pictures of it too. Make sure you cover your ass. Then you take your 2 days off. If you're, you know, if you're owning your own business or you're starting a business or whatever that is, and you need to take a couple of days, you need to take those 2 days. You know what I'm saying? People can wait. Like I said, if you're not doing good, I'm not saying you're doing bad, but if you're not feeling good, you know, I mean, you can only but do so much. Just in general, you know. And if you and your partner are arguing for whatever reason, and I feel like there's some Libras that you guys are really like arguing, but you've been like nonstop working. And it feels like you just don't have any help. It's like you can't seem to catch a break. Your partner won't help you. Your boss is too much. Or the job is too much. Or if you're trying to start your own business, you need to take a couple of days. I feel like I'm talking to a Libra or maybe a group of Libras that just really need a rest. Because whatever this is, it feels like it's going to start affecting your health. Not just like, you know, like it can start affecting you physically. And when you're sleep deprived, you start to, you know, it's not good for you. It's really not good for you. All kinds of stuff happens to your body. I don't know all the things, but I know there's some not so good things. So rest is going to be really important. Also drink a little bit more water. And if you've got to tell people to, you know, fuck off for a little bit. I mean, obviously you can't tell your little kids that. But, you know, like, maybe you can hire a sitter for a couple of days. Or take them to grandma's house. Or tell your partner, hey, I need to rest for a couple of days. You know? I just don't feel like you have a lot of support. If you're in a relationship and you're working like, I don't know, 80 hours a week, I don't know. You're working a lot. It feels like you keep picking up shifts. More and more shifts. It's like someone keeps handing you more and more job responsibility without the pay. That's not fair. And you don't get a lot of support at home. You don't have a lot of support from family. And you're really like, one, you're irritated. You're tired. You just wore out. You just wore out. What's going on? What is this argument with a partner though for Libra? What is this about? A Six of Cups in reverse. It's about somebody here. It could be over children. You and your partner, if you have kids, you guys could be arguing. And I don't read for kids. But, you know, you and your partner could be arguing over children. Caring for them. Who needs to feed the baby? I mean, if you have a baby, I don't know. But who needs to take so-and-so to soccer practice? So-and-so to ballet or whatever. You know, all the stuff that parents do. Or can you make dinner tonight? Or can you make, you know what I mean? Can you do the laundry? You know, kind of stuff like that. It's like arguments. It feels like, I gotta be honest with you, Libra, it feels like your partner you feel abandoned by your partner. It's like they get to go and do whatever the fuck they want to do. They can sleep in as long as they want to on their days off, but you can't. That doesn't seem very fair. And it seems quite selfish. But you guys could be arguing over children. But neither one of you, or maybe your person, or you, somebody here can't let it go. Whatever the argument was. But honestly, if this is what you're arguing about, you know, it's not getting settled. So how can you or them or both of you let it go until it's settled? It's not being settled. It's like, it almost feels like, how do I explain this? It feels like a reoccurring argument. It's like the same thing over and over and over and over. The same conversation, the same argument, the same topic, the same pattern over and over and over. It's like you tell your partner or you ask them, hey, this is what I need to feel loved by you. This is what I need to feel supported by you. And they sit there and they nod and they agree. Oh, yes, I understand. I'll help with this. I'll help with that. Whatever. But when it comes time to actually help with whatever it is, they're nowhere to be found. I don't know what this is about, but it doesn't feel good. It feels like you almost feel abandoned. Whomever I'm talking to. It's like they always have an excuse to why they can't help you. If it does feel like it could involve children. Now, that could be little children. It could be adolescents, teenagers. But it feels like it involves like family. Yeah, I got chills. It involves family here. What else is this going on for Libra, please? A tower's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I feel like you're going to get so irritated, Libra, that you're going to pop. And I don't mean like you're going to like do something crazy. No, I mean like you are so sick and tired of the same song and dance that you're going to just let it all out. You're going to tell your partner exactly where they can go. That's what it feels like. And it's going to be a shock. Also, too, the tower comes, the spirit, the universe, the divine, whatever you want to call it, brings in the tower when things have become too repetitive and or too stagnant. And I feel it's not stagnancy here. It's a constant repetition. It's a constant cycle of, one, you explaining to your person what you need to feel loved and supported. Which you're not, let me tell you right now, Libra, Spirit is letting me know right now, whatever you're asking for is not too much. It is not too much. You're literally asking for the bare minimum. And this person doesn't want to deliver on it. Because it feels like you keep asking this person, you let them know, you're making requests, you're telling them. It feels like you made requests, you made more requests, but now you're just telling them, this is what I need. This is what I really need to feel loved and supported by you. And they'll sit there and they're nodding their head. Yep, I gotcha. But when it comes time to deliver on that, they don't. They disappear. Right? And it's like a constant pattern. And you're sick of it. And so is the universe. So they're bringing in the tower. It's going to be shocking. I feel like whenever you speak your truth, it's going to shock this person. And it feels like you're in a romantic relationship and you're tired of the same song and dance that never changes. Right? This is bringing change. Because this is a very repetitive pattern. But here's the thing though, Libra. Your person knows damn well exactly what you need and exactly what you want and exactly how to give it to you. It's not that they don't know. They know. Good. You don't have to explain it anymore to this person. They know exactly what it is that you want. They know exactly what it is that you need to feel loved and supported by them. They know what your emotional needs are. I'm telling you right now, they're going to play dumb. They know exactly what they're doing. And to be honest with you, Libra, there is some accountability and responsibility on your part. Because here's the deal. You've tolerated it. That's a hard one to accept. I know. You're going to be mad at me. I know. You're probably cussing me out right now. I know. But you've accepted it. You've tolerated it. You don't have to tolerate it anymore, though. You can make a different decision if you wish. But I feel like this is like you're getting at your breaking point. You're at your breaking point. You can't take it anymore. You got a very demanding job. You got a very demanding home life. And you don't feel any kind of support. But they know damn well, Libra. They know damn well exactly what it is that you need emotionally connections. Like, you don't need them for anything necessarily, but you want them. But we all have emotional needs, right? And you expect this person to carry their weight in the relationship, and they're not. They're not even carrying the weight with if you have children, they're not carrying the weight with that either. Financially, emotionally, supportive, in the disciplinary, the schooling, the taking them here, taking them there. None of that. They're not sharing in the chores. They expect you to do it all. And you've tolerated that type of behavior from this person. And I do feel like this person sleeps in as long as they want. I do feel like they go and do whatever they want whenever they want to do it. And all they got to do is sit there and listen to you fuss about it for however long and nod their head and say, I understand. I won't do it again. Or I didn't know you felt that way. Play the dumb card. Playing like they don't know. Playing dumb. When they know damn well exactly what it is that you need and want. And then you'll stay in a connection with them with 2 of Cups. This is, you're kind of in a weird position. You feel like wounded, Nine of Wands. You need to have boundaries, okay? Boundaries, 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 boundaries. Boundaries are not barriers. Boundaries are, this is what I expect. This is how you teach people how you want to be treated, right? You state your boundary. I feel I feel abandoned when you don't come home, or when you don't come home on time to help me with the kids or dinner or whatever it is, right? If this behavior continues, there's consequences. You state the consequence. And it varies in degree of severity. This person does not respect you. They do not respect you, Libra. They have no respect for you because you've tolerated so much from this person. I understand what that's like too. They don't respect you. Nope. I am going to look at this Tower in the extended, which will be linked below in the description box and in the comment section, okay? But let me see who you're dealing with. They don't respect you. Who is Libra dealing with regarding this reading? They don't. Okay. Cancer, Aquarius, Leo. And it's becoming very, very clear to you that they don't. Now, this could just be regarding work. Your boss does not respect you. I don't know how to really navigate that. I mean, it's okay to set boundaries too. Like, you can only take on so much work of other people's, right? You can't do it all. Aries, maybe it's time to ask for a raise. Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like it might be time to put your foot down. Gemini, the bottom of the deck. Might be time to put that foot down. But I'm telling you, whomever this is, whether it's a family member, whether it's a romantic partner, a friend, a boss, whomever it is, or co-workers, they don't respect you. They do not respect you. They don't. That Spirit is making that very clear. They don't. So, Libra, you came in with a Gemini, a Cancer, Aries, Aquarius, Virgo, Leo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in your chart and or in theirs. And, and you're wore out. You're just wore out. Okay? You need a break. You need, like, a nap, like, to rest. Like, I'm not a doctor, but what it feels like you're really, really, really tired. And it's not just like you're physically tired, although you are very physically tired, but you're also very mentally and emotionally drained. Like, you're just drained. Like, you don't even have enough, like, emotional bandwidth or, energy to even, like, think about anything or talk really about anything. But you're getting irritated because everything's being left up to you. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. I can only tell you what Spirit's telling me and what it feels like. And I'm trying to explain it, and I could be way off base here. But I'm worried about your health. I'm worried about you also having a nervous breakdown. Again, I'm not a doctor, medical doctor. I'm also not a psychiatrist or therapist or anything, but I'm worried about the burnout. And I know exactly what that feels like. I know it is taking... Okay, I went through a burnout that lasted almost 4 years. You know what I mean? And then I still struggle sometimes. So, I understand that. So, I'm just worried. I'm worried about y'all, okay? So, this could be first, middle, last initial, your name, their name, could make words. All right, here we go. All right, let me get them on the upright. I just feel like you need, like 2 days. Like, nobody asking you for anything. They don't need nothing from you. You can just rest and drink plenty of water, take care of yourself, and just kind of chill for a little bit. You know, because it feels like, it almost feels like your stomach is getting upset a lot too. I don't know. You're really stressed out though. First letter is G. U. O. I. C. L. M. I. Oh, my nose is itching. And oh, and E. And I just feel like you just kind of need a break. Let's see. Guidance, please, for Libra. You deserve it. You deserve it. I don't know why I want to tell you that. I mean, obviously, you do deserve it, but like Spirit is saying very loudly in my ear, you deserve it. Like, maybe you don't think you deserve a break, but you need one, and you definitely deserve it. You've been working your ass off, it seems like. Like, really, like, busting your butt, you know? But whomever this person is, whether it's platonic, family, romantic, friends, coworkers, boss, whomever this person or persons are, they do not respect you. Libra. Yeah. Yep. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. And then you also got what you need to release. You can't keep doing it anymore. You can't keep doing it anymore. Feels like. You're at your max. Like, you're literally at your max. Yep. That's a tough position to be in. I feel you. It'll be okay. You know, it will. I just really need you to rest. Okay. The link to the extended will be in the description box below, in the comment section below. I'm going to look at this tower exactly, find out what that is, and anything else that Spirit wants to say, okay? All right. Well, don't forget to be there for my Freebie Friday. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really helps me out a lot, and it, you know, helps me achieve my dreams and goals. And I love you guys very, very much. Take care of yourselves till next time.